there's a lot of GP9s and saying the same name. What's he like? Oh, he's troublesome. He thinks he's all that. Besides, he's just a Ford Model T upgrade to look up to date and more modern standards. That's what he thinks it is. It's pretty much the same way with most new things. Speaking of things, I gotta get this little guy to the shops to be repaired. Hope he doesn't run any trouble for you. A steamer! Oh, the shame of it. The shame, the shame, the shame. Yeah. Well then, I'm Murphy, who are you exactly? I'm Beethoven. I am a GP9 built by EMD for service across North America, and soon to be this yard shunter. Alright, so Super Chief is coming by, and then I'm pretty sure you're needed on helper duty. Helper duty? What do you mean, helper duties? You do know this, right? That us diesel engines can pull much. I'm telling you, steam engines are not as strong as you newfangled diesel engines. Sometimes we just stall on hills, but not as large as engines, such as the big boys, the Challengers. Luckily, with you here, we can have banker duties while Chris is away on the other side of the line.
I've easily climbed by myself, put more kerosene and steam than you ever could. What a joke, what a joke. Getting stuck up on a hill. I tell you, this is the funniest thing I've ever heard of in my entire life. Look at these stupid steamer engines. Stuck on a hill, aren't you? Oh, don't worry. Your eases and pains will all be here when we diesels take over and you're all sent to the scrappies. The scrappies? Don't you mean the scrapyards? Because I know we're not going there for a few more years. Unless, of course, you're on the ATSF. They are cracking down on steamers, I know. It's a good thing that they are. Who can stand a hissing and clanking? I know I can't. And I have to be in a yard with a steam engine. It's unbelievable. I tell you. It is the most unbearable thing I've ever seen. And you know how loud you steamers are. No matter what you run on, you will always be there. Us diesels purr like kittens. We come quietly without fuss. Sounds like he's got some ego problem. I don't think I've ever seen a diesel and this egotistical. Tell me about it. I've worked 3 regions more, and I've seen more egotistical diesel engines. You should see the ones up on the daylight. Unless, of course, you're the one that got stuck in the snow in '52. I'm so grateful that steamers are about. Also, they've been saved, besides diesel. I beg your father's pardon, but we can do everything better than... Alright, that's enough. Thank you, goodbye. Adios. Leave. No, how rude. You never treat me like that. And then he came into the yard, and I was like, who the hell's this guy? He introduced himself, and, well, it's certainly been a little bit since he's gotten here, and I already swear to God that he's taken a toll. Oh, look, speaking of, here he comes right now. Talking about me, aren't you, little steamer engine? I bet they're probably talking about replacing you. But you're already grieving the fact that soon you will be sent to the scrapyard. Maybe that diesel engine told you that... Another one! God, something else is gonna happen. Maxine, this is Beethoven. He's the relief switcher for Phil while he's away. I thought Beethoven was an old deaf dude. Don't insult the person I was named after like that. You know that he is. We get it. He's famous. Oh, when I heard your name the first time, I knew this was gonna happen. Anyways. Oh, what was I gonna say? About how old you are? No, well, not quite. I'm pretty sure he's being an older, you know. What are you doing? I'm not. Us diesel engines can pull more trains than you ever can. Well, be grateful that we're still here when you break down and all the others do as well. There's a good strain coming in from the other side should you misbehave. Pretty sure the diesels there are much older than you are and won't stand for this nonsense. I've got to go collect some coal now and bring it down to a yard somewhere. Good thing I didn't do this Beethoven guys. I can't stand him. She's right. There is a large goods train coming down. It has to be assembled in this yard. It's coming down, I think, in a few hours. It'll be an effort to get the full thing. Well, yeah. there is another ghost train heading down too. I'll show you that I can fully shunt that train without your help at all. Alright, train's ready. You can head off now. Alright. Well then, little Jeep. Let's we be off. Wait, was it? You sucked away by that steamer engine. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. You sent him away. Ungrateful steam engine. That is not ungrateful. He's just doing his job, you nitwit. You steamers are all the same. Old, feeble, and filled to the brim with the most stupid utter tish-tosh I have ever heard since I was built. You are all stupid idiots, you know that, right? We're not stupid. Besides, they're trialing you on commuter service. Want to see how well you can perform? We already have some deals on commuter service. I've heard they do a much better job. Well, I say they do just as good a job as steam engines are. I mean, I'm friends with diesel engines, and some diesel engines are friends with me. My friend Dan pulls commuter services. Usually pulls them. Soon they'll all know how well us deals perform at everything. They'll have us do all the work. And those stupid steamer engines will be sent off for scrap. Just like I want. Hopefully they start with this exact yard. Or that pussy old meth files, whatever his name is. Will be an easy target for them to get rid of. Oh, I just can't oh, yes I can. I will be the best diesel engine in this region, they'll all love me. Oh, he's gonna get himself into some sort of dilemma, I can just feel it. Yes, yes. Diesel engines have nothing on steam engines. Steamers are old, clapped out hunks of metal. With us diesel engines, we glide along the rails. Even if we're at standstill and someone's passing us, it looks as if we're flying down the track. And a steamer engine, you know. It is most frustrating. Be as versatile as a diesel engine when you see a steamer in the yard. Lapped out things they are. road and show that steam engine who is boss and who isn't. The satisfaction. Beethoven, our first station is coming up. Go on, Bess. We'll stop there to let a passenger train go by, and then we'll head off to Madison. And then it's off to Canmore. And after a lumber train heads by, we'll have to get you turned around for a turn trip. There won't be any interruptions during that now, will there? We have to stop and wait for those trains. These being pulled by diesels. I'm afraid not. Both trains are steam powered. You better not be throwing a hissy fit like you have the last few times you've heard you're going to be working with steam engines. I mean, last time before you were assigned here, you almost ran yourself off the rails when you had to hear the fact that you were going to be double-heading. But it was a misguided rail. No, it was not. It was a misguided rail. Fine, you I'm not happy that I have to share the line with a steamer engine. It's an absolute daylight. Alright, just gotta wait for that train. Yes, it'll take so long to get here. Considering that it's a steamer-pulled train and all that, I bet it'll be the last thing we ever see. Won't it? I bet it will before they have newer engines and we get to go home again.
Alright, so our next stop is Madison. It's a small little town, and I'm not supposed to. Small town, small town. Oh, it's just a catwalk. I just want to get back to the show walk to make this into a road there this time. Madison's the last stop for Cajon. And then we'll be on our way back down the line doing the last of the stations that we've already passed. Besides Madison, of course. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. I'll be able to get home. Well, staying out to build something nearby. But you know, things don't work out. Yes. We'll be able to work as a schemer. 2 weeks in a row. Hey, it's not my fault I don't do the scheduling. Although it's actually not my fault I'm being a scheduler. If you were the scheduler, I knew you'd make it so that you did all your work. But sometimes you gotta work with the things you don't want to be with, you know? Steam engines are a prime example. And do I dare say last week when... That was a faulty point of switches. That simply didn't make any sense. I know it didn't. You've gotta get better at talking when you're frustrated. You know that, right? Whatever. You know that those points weren't set correctly. Oh, they were set correctly. You just thought it was a good idea to try and jam your set of wheels between it. Now, look what you did to yourself. You have to go to the shops for an hour to get a new set of wheels for that bogey that you destroyed. Not my fault steamers are outdated. You know how old they are. last, finally. And more. And to think that I only got started a few minutes ago. It's baffling, isn't it? A steamer would take a few hours to but no, I just want to be the best kind of locomotive. A diesel locomotive. Best kind. We can do more than these silly steamers ever could think of. And that's saying something.
Up soon? I hope you're ready to be waiting, because I'm pretty sure that the train is pretty goddamn long. What do you mean? Goddamn long? How could it be that long for the... It's a Challenger that's pulling it. And you remember what Murphy said earlier. Challengers and big boys are some of the... You're strict as teasers. And thank you for reminding me that note works me. I feel my friends very heavy things. Getting
that a waterfall? You would be able to hear that if you was riding on a steam, wouldn't you, driver? Actually, that's my grandfather. He used to work on the SP until he retired, and usually he'd bring small commuter trains down to Canmore. He could hear that waterfall, and he said it was louder than the steam engine itself.
I thought.
Idiots. Besides, steam engines are weak, they are feeble, and most importantly, they are old and rusty and are fit for a scrapping heap. And every single diesel engine out there probably can agree with me an ounce of care on this. That steamers are old, clapped out, and need to be sent away to be cut up and have their metal used to make more diesel engines. Don't you agree, driver, that steam engines should be all cut up and sent away?
Actually, I don't. I think that some steam engines will be put in museums to show that there was a time before diesel engines. We've already done that with some of the older engines, such as General, and I'm pretty sure they probably planned on preserving the engines from the Golden Spike. They never did.
That exactly proves my point. That all steam engines must be scrapped before it's too late.
Alright, Kenmore. Just gotta wait for that train, and then soon we can finally head back to the yard and leave this beautiful place. Yeah, I was right. Steamer engines are so damn slow. Guess this was pretty fast for a steamer locomotive.
get ourselves back down to Madison. What's happened? Oh, that's not good. A fall must have happened. Must have been something in your engine. Now stay it tonight. Oh, what? You heard me? A fault. From last I heard, all locomotives else are busy, so you'll have to stay here for the night. An engine will come and get you in the early hours in the morning, I think. Hope you're enjoying the night. Please be more. Rusty, dusty, crusty steamer engine. Oh, I am right. They should all be replaced with diesels. More proper engines. Oh, I hope soon.